Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk, and today we're coming back at you with more action RPG goodness, continuing where we left off in last Epoch, which was a game it is in early access. We started it last night. We're having a lot of fun with it. I did a little bit of gameplay today. I did not advance the story at all. If you were with me yesterday, you didn't miss anything. I basically just grinded XP for a little while in the zone that we left in, and also tried an Acolyte out for a little bit. But this is our Primalist that we were playing yesterday. I just got a couple of levels, but still in the same exact spot in the story, and gonna try some stuff out. I was very busy today, chat. I was very busy today. I had not seen any members of my family for a couple months now, and I messaged my dad, who lives the closest. I was like, hey, do you want to do lunch? And he's like, I would love to do lunch. So we went out, we went to Five Guys Burgers and Fries, chat. We had burgers, we had fries. They got a big bag of fries to the table, and they kept asking me, like, how's your life? How's your streaming thing? How's your little show? And they got me talking, chat. They got me talking, and when I get talking, I just don't shut up. And then the next thing I know, they had eaten almost all the fries, chat. I had so few fries.
I am back for the
and then
Dawn content.
my son has the audacity on the way home to be like, oh, I've got a stomach ache. I ate too many fries. And I was like, I was aiming for speed bumps, chat. I was like, speed bump uses tackle against Gabe. It's super effective. And he's like, in the back seat. I'm like, this is what you get. You ate all my fries. Anyway, saw the family, had Five Guys, got home, did a lot of prep work for the thing tomorrow. Oh my gosh. The 12-hour stream tomorrow with all the giveaway stuff. Chat, I've got 15,000 gems to turn into gifted items. I've got, what else do I have? I've got 10 different paid-for games to give out. I've got full copies of all the Guild Wars 2 expansions to give out. And I got some merch to give out. Guild Wars 2 in-game stuff to give out. We got a lot going on. But for tonight, I'm gonna keep it chill. Gonna continue last Epoch, and then Dungeons 3. All right, so first off, I got, let me show you guys. I got a few things while leveling up. One of them was a skill from getting the base Primalist to having 20 points in the tree. And I just leveled up some passive stuff, a little bit more damage, a little bit more hit points. And I got a skill called Serpent Strike. Only works with a spear. And it looks like this. It's like a thrust with the spear, and it does a lot of poison damage. And it has its own skill tree, just like every skill in the game. And so far, the only skill I've tried out is Plague Bearer, where it inflicts plague with the poison, and the plague bounces around to nearby enemies. So the plague can spread. So I'm trying that out. And the damage listed on it, because of it calculates with the poison, is disgusting. I've also got the wolf, and apparently the poison, although it's a dot, it scales with your strength. Unlike the other, like, more magical dots, which scale with spellcasting ability. So, like, right now I've got all my points in strength, so these totems I summoned, by the way, look at this. That used my whole mana bar twice. Do you see I'm in the negative right now? Look at that. Now we're in the positive. So I've got this spell, and I was trying out this one thing that it increases the mana cost, but summons 4 more totems, and then it summons them all at once in a ring. And the result is, well, one of them clipped out there, but the result is that it takes the whole mana bar. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that. But yeah, at this point, we need to continue the story so that we can specialize in something else. And I got my eye on Beastmaster, although Druid does tempt me, because it has some cool stuff too. And I was told by someone in chat yesterday that the choice is permanent. So I may have to make another character and try out even more stuff. Now, because I'm using Serpent Strike, I have to use a spear, so I'm not even going to look at the stats on those weapons. I'm going to get rid of that. I am going to keep the best shield I find, just for in case I decide to go one-hander later on. I'm going to get rid of that. Let's see, that has a big boost to minion. I might take that, actually. Do that. What is this? Oh, this goes in the Dreamcatcher slot. But I lose a lot of minion health, so I'll toss that. I'll toss that. And I will toss that. What does Dexterity do? Does it tell me? Each point of Dex adds 4 dodge rating and improves skills that rely on the skillful handling of weapons. Okay, so that's probably something. It's probably the main stat for one of the other classes. Okay. Alright, this game looks like Diablo. It was probably inspired by Diablo. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the cultist camp. Except in this game, not only are you moving in locations, you're also moving through time. So like, for example, if you get to a building that's locked and it's in ruins, you could go back in time to when it was like alive and bustling, steal a key, and then come back to the ruined time and then continue on. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we've got a lot of quests over here in this area. This is where we left off last time. Diablo looks weird these days.
Boy, he coming.
Hey, Errol.
Dang, boy. He thick.
Now, one thing, I don't know if there's anything in the settings, right? If I, hang on. Well, let me kill these first. Let's see, settings. If I use a move while out of range of the enemy, move to melee attack enemies that are out of range. Yeah, that, okay, so it is an option, it is checked, but it does not work with the, Serpent Strike. If out of range for Serpent Strike, it does not move into range. It's like, I can do this move that summons all the totems, but that's pretty much all my mana for like the next minute. But the totems also tank mobs, so that's good. Reminded the gameplay, because I'm like going hand to hand and also a pet class, reminds me of the Beast Lord of EverQuest. Also, it looks like because you can see the dots, like a little icon on the enemy. It appears the dots stack up to, poison stacks up to 5 times. So multiple Serpent Strikes, there's only one Plague icon, but the Serpent Strike poison does stack up. And that's good. I think it's, these days, I think it's pretty lame when you've got a video game with dots and the dots don't stack. At least to some degree. Actually, it looks like I went too far north. I need to go back south. I wonder if this path will loop back around. Oh, that hurt. Okay. We got an orange item a second ago. What is this? Dreamthorn. 40, it does void damage and has block effectiveness. It's a sword you can block with. That's cool. Unfortunately, I can only use Serpent Strike with spears, and I'm having a lot of fun with Serpent Strike right now, so I think I'm going to be keeping my current weapon. But until my stash is full, I think I'm going to do the habit of keeping all the oranges I come across, because you never know. You never know. Oh, that's a big lad. Alright, I'll use the totems on this fella. I only played Resurrected, and this one looks very cool. This has been very enjoyable so far. Wait, what is that gray icon? It's moving. Is that an enemy? Ow. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to hunt down those giant things. Okay, alright, so that's one of the side quests I had, was hunting down those monsters, and they move around. Whoa. I like how the spear thrust hits everything it passes through. Like, it doesn't just hit, like, one mob. If there's, like, a bunch of mobs in front of you, it pierces through all of them. Is that an enemy? Whap out? Yeah. You're not wrong. Oh, what is that? Look, there's like a timer above my head. I wonder if that's a ward. I've seen multiple items. God, that thing almost kills me. I've seen multiple items that say they give you ward when you do something or another. And the way it was phrased, it made me think of like Energy Shield from Path of Exile. But I'm not sure if it's exactly the same. I'm gonna get this game when it's released. Hey, robot. Oh, a friendly reminder. If any of you are ever shopping for this game or other games, remember that if you are looking for a Steam game, you can purchase it on Nexus. It will still add it to your Steam, and it supports this stream at the same time. If you exclamation Nexus, there's a link to it. And for example, this game is on Nexus. I already know a couple people that bought this game via Nexus. And you get the you get the Steam code. You still add it to your Steam account, and it's almost always the same price. If it's ever not, then you know just pick whichever one's cheaper. But you can support me or a different streamer whenever you purchase a game. Yeah, I really find myself... Oh, we got some level up stuff. What was I going toward? I think I was going toward pack hunters. So that would be... I need 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Wolves do additional cold damage with attacks. And have a chance to stun enemies. Okay. Serpent Strike. Alright. I didn't have a game plan for this. Serpent Strike crits give you health. Serpent Strike hits have a chance to instantly kill enemies below 6% health. Kills the Serpent Strike get you health. When Serpent Strike kills an enemy, you have a chance to summon a Primal Serpent, a melee minion which poisons on hit. I wonder if it has to be the impact of Serpent Strike to summon this, or if the dot would be good enough. Poisons inflicted by Serpent Strike last longer. I really don't have anything living long enough for that to be a thing. Well, you are granted increased poison damage for 4 seconds when you use Serpent Strike. Plague inflicted by Serpent Strike is more effective, causing it to do more damage. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100% more damage. Serpent Strike have a chance to cause enemies to bleed. Has a chance to cast Poison Spit? Let's try out the Primal Serpent, just see what happens. We can always respec if we don't like it. How's Epoch? It's freaking great. I am loving it. I was playing, while trying to not advance the main story and get ahead of, you know, what the stream had seen, I basically just stayed in the zone I was in and grinded XP for a bit today because I was having so much fun just trying out different stuff. And then I also made an Acolyte and got it to level 10, and I had to tear myself away because I had other stuff I had to do. What classes have you got there? This is a Primalist. It's... If you wanted to play a Barbarian or a pet class that uses animals, this is your guy. He can become a Beastmaster, a Shaman, and use like lightning. Druid can shapeshift into a Spriggan, which is kind of like a more nature magic type guy, or a Werebear, which makes me think of Diablo 2. But there's a lot of options. I'm planning on probably trying out either Druid or Beastmaster. The Last Imperial. Oh, is that a dude? A living human that isn't dripping with foul void. Can you understand me, or are you as mad as the rest? I can't understand you. Splendid. You will be able to hear my request then. I want you to kill me. Kill you? Yes, I've been entombed here for centuries, and let me tell you, they've been rather dull. I never thought I would want to discard the immortal Emperor's gift like this, but here I am pleading for aid from one of the living. Will you kill me? I'm supposed to look for this guy's phylactery, so I will kill you if you give me your phylactery. Ah, how greedy. I accept your terms, living one. My wards have kept the beasts and birds that Stormwell away, but they must be dispelled if I am to die. I've hidden 3 soul repositories down here with me, and as long as they are intact, my wards are impervious. Destroy the soul repositories and return to me. Accept. Okay, and it looks like he's blocking the path. Oh, is that one of the serpents? Oh, look at that. Primal Serpent. That's pretty cool. I wonder how long he lasts. Muscle Primalist does not skip leg day or any gym day. That's pretty cool looking. It doesn't... Let's see. Primal Serpents also gain 4% increased damage for each point of strength or dexterity. The question is, how long does it last? Evening Monk, you have a merch link you can plug right quick? Yeah, exclamation merch. If you want shirts like this, hats, later on there'll probably be tote bags there, all kinds of stuff. Exclamation merch.
Not die here.
Whoa, those are crafting nuts. I don't know how long the snake lasts. Let's see, the wolf's healing. The snake does not regen. You see how the wolves regenerate hit points? The snake appears to not. Can I heal it? I can heal it. Whatever the life duration is pretty long. Lasts for quite a bit. Let's see. We've got a skill point here. You and your totems do additional adaptive spell damage. This bonus is tripled while holding an axe. Berserker. While on low health, you take less damage and deal more damage. I think for now, I'm just going to continue with base damage. I still have that snake. I wonder if it's just permanent until it dies. In any case, it's lasting a while. Okay, here's another phylactery. I like that the pets are strong enough with this character that if I get scared, I can back up and just start healing them, and the fight will be a lot longer, but it's like just having a backup plan. Is that 3? That is 3. Return to the last Imperial. Bag is full, and what is that? Probably don't need that. Alright, let me go back real quick. What's the lore of the game? I only know a little bit, but it's an action RPG. However, very early on, you find an artifact that is making you shift around in time. For example, if I look at the map, you know, like here's waypoints and stuff. Look, here's 6000 BC or whatever. You know, dinosaurs. Here's like -12. Here's 1000 AD, is towns and stuff. Here's 200 years after that, it's a ruined wasteland, the apocalypse has happened. And here's the end time, or it's just like there's a few chunks floating in space. So you're bouncing around, and sometimes like you get to something that seems impassable, and you basically go to another time to get past it where that obstruction wasn't there. Or like where there was a bridge before and now there's not, or there's not a wall and then there is, and stuff like that. It's pretty wild, but it's what I've seen so far has been pretty creative. All right, let's get rid of this. Again, I'm only looking at spears at the moment because of that one skill I'm enjoying. Lightning damage, freeze damage, casting speed, 44% increased minion health. The minions aren't really dying, so I think I'll keep the minion damage ring. 2 dex, 3 attunement, physical resist. That's a lot more armor class. Don't need that. Alright, I'm gonna put the orange sword into the box, in case I ever want to mess with that later. There are loot filters for this, by the way. Do you mean like external ones you download, or they're like already built into the game? In the game? Okay. Let's see, hang on. I noticed the snake came with me to town. That thing sure lasts a long time. Don't know how strong it is though. Oh shoot! So one thing I've noticed, unlike, you know, Path of Exile, you go to town, the map you were on will stay as it is for, I don't know, like 10 to 15 minutes. In this game, you go to town, everything on the ground, like you come back, it's a new map. You keep the, you know, the map discovered, but the monsters are all respawned and the loot on the ground is gone. So you got to be careful. That is something I have found out. Let's see. A script you could copy into the game. Check your Discord DM. Hang on a sec. Heavy's casual loot filter for all classes. Oh, okay, so it's not as simple as just opening up the options. All right, thank you. I don't wish to mess with that right now, though. Possibly later on off stream, I'll do that. All right. You have returned. What now? I can sense the soul repositories have all been destroyed. Excellent work. I wish I could grace you with the Emperor's gift and the riches of conquered gods. Alas, that time has long passed, and all I have to offer is the phylactery binding me to this world. Now I recommend you stand back. Tearing it from this body may prove volatile. What do you mean, volatile? You gonna blow up? There it goes. The biggest pain in my antique summoning stones is setting up an item filter. Clearly, why not? Yeah, PoE. Like, I know how to set up an item filter. It's not that bad, but it is an annoyance. And you pile up enough annoyances and you don't want to mess with something, right? Like PoE, I never get past the part of the league where I need to start trading with other people. I just, I just don't want to do that. It's just it's a rough experience. Because there's no trading post or anything in game. You gotta like use third-party tools and stuff like that. You can use Filter Blade. You get update by never sync without touching your changes. Yeah, but again, still, it's again. I have that. I have Filter Blade by never sync, but it's still just it's one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. Okay, we got that waypoint. Oh man. I do some damage, but I take damage too. I wonder how far in the story we have to get before we get to pick like a specialization. I would totally love to hit that to that point tonight if possible. There's a lot of mobs there, so I'm gonna summon the totem ring. Oh, potion. Someone said I think it's level 30. I'm 21 right now. Big old treasure chest. Void Centipede. Inside the cache, buried under silks that seem to be enchanted to protect against the elements, you find a sphere shaped from perfect crystal. Within the sphere, you see swirls of speckled light, almost like stars. This must be the symbol of hope. Take it. Return the symbol to the camp. Let's see. Where is everyone else, you ask? They couldn't wait. They've already gone to the ritual site. They're waiting for you, traveler. They told me to show you where to go. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, this way, I guess. Sorry I'm late to recall my alarm. I hope it was crazy. What's up, Joggles? It's good. Just running around in this post-apocalyptic wasteland, stabbing things with a spear.
Yes?
Excellent work, we expected no less. The relics? Hand over the relics. Now observe, the souls trapped in the phylactery are scared of us, scared of the wonderful oblivion of the void. Can you see how they strain, reaching for the symbol of hope? Now for the final pieces, the void to scour that hope from this world and our bodies as a sacrifice that we may become one. This sounds super evil. What are you doing? Is there gonna be a monster to fight? Void amalgamation. More dots, more dots, more dots. I feel like I'm fighting the robot from phase 2 of the Kaineng Overlook strike with that beam. The Shattered Valley. This game is online, I see a chat for it. Yeah, apparently. Let's see. Bro Diggity yelled, "Stab it in the butt" during the fight, and I have to allow the phrase "in the butt." I'm sure I'm gonna regret this in the future. The Abandoned Tunnel. There's a global chat, not online play with others yet. No, okay. We gotta level up on Serpent Strike. I wonder if more points in this give me more serpents. Because I already have a serpent. Oh wait, instead of summoning a new serpent when the primal serpent's node effect triggers, you heal your current serpent to full health and it does more damage for 4 seconds. Oh. Primal serpents have increased attack speed and are granted health when they hit enemies with melee. Primal serves additional attack to poison enemies.
Is it too early to celebrate the 4th anniversary?
Of course not. Thank you, Fresh Rouse. Mukluk Douglas thought to be original. That's why the 4th is Johnson Face the 3rd. Welcomes Yo, Valdor OOG, and Fresh Rouse to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainments on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch the bakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Gosh, everything here poisons. I know I'm not... I really don't have the right to complain about that, but... Wonder if there's an option for, like, auto pick-up crafting ingredients or something, because it auto picks up gold. Don't see anything like that. Aunt J, thank you for the prime. Mukluk Douglas thought to be original. That's why the 4th. This is Johnson Festivals the 3rd. Welcomes you and J to the lab. Hope you enjoy. Also, entertainment is on the way. Crank the speakers. Don't touch the bakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome.